Hello, dear ones, enlightened ones, inspired ones, passionate ones, and my dear brothers and sisters, thank you for popping in and being with me tonight. Happy Monday, and we began a new month yesterday. Of course, it was a holiday, Easter, so those who celebrated Easter, I hope you had a joyous and wonderful, blessed day yesterday. But thank you all for hanging out with me for a little bit as we connect to the energies of the universe, of God. Archangel Michael, the archangels and the ascendant masters have all gathered here with us tonight. And thank you for sharing that time with me and getting connected to source and to love, and which will help empower and inspire all of us together. So thank you so much for that. And of course, your comments and likes and the support that you show me really keeps me doing and inspires me and encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. So I had already called upon God, the Ascendant Masters, the angels and archangels to be with me. Because of law of attraction and power of intention, I cannot pick a wrong card. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what divine message he has for us. And as I was one flipped over, the one I'm going to use. Sometimes he makes it so easy for me and for all of us. He tells us, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And he is the card. I'll read the card first. The prayer reads, it says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. A lot of times we make excuses for what we believe in or what we believe in other people or situations. We try to see the good in someone and ignoring the red flags. And we want to see the good in everyone, and that's fine, but don't ignore the red flags. Don't make excuses and see the good and don't pay attention to the red flags. You don't want to do that. So, when we talk about admitting the truth to yourself and act accordingly, is knowing, yes, this is a wonderful person, or this is a wonderful situation, or I'm a wonderful person, but these are happening here, and they're causing me to make changes or changing directions that I need to go ahead and make. So you need that courage and strength that Archangel Michael's going to give you in order to make those changes that we need. Happy Easter, beautiful Kimberly. Thank you for popping in, my beautiful friend. I sure hope you enjoyed your day yesterday. Hello, my beautiful cousin Dottie. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much and saying hi, showing me love. Hello, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for the love, as always, that you show me. I really do appreciate that very much. So we're going back. I'll read real quick the prayer from Archangel Michael that says, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. And like I was saying earlier, happy Easter season to you, lovely Lisa. Thank you for the love. So what I was talking about is that, it's okay. We make excuses and ignore red flags that go on in our lives, or why we stay with someone, or stay in a situation, or stay at work and ignore the red flags. And that's not how it works. You can appreciate and respect any person or situation, but you have to also recognize the red flags that are going on in your life. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Don't be in denial, okay? Don't make excuses for things that God is warning you about. God is presenting these situations and things, these red flags in your life, and you're ignoring them, yeah, you're being kind, you're being nice, but don't ignore the red flags. They are strong messages telling you that you have to make some changes in your life, that you're going the wrong way. This person is the wrong person. This job is the wrong job. The situation is the wrong situation for you. And to be, and if you were in, like most of you are, that connect to me, are in a place of love, then you see love in everybody. You're not going to find fault with them. You're not going to find fault with the situation. You're not going to get angry with them. You're not going to cause chaos. Not at all. You're going to show love to the situation, and you're going to walk away. You're going to separate yourself from that, and then very lovingly, because you love yourself, you trust your law of attraction and karma, you know, that you do it in the most lovingly way and what's best for you. You have to take care of you. And once you take care of you and you're 100%, then everybody benefits from it. If you're busy taking care of everybody else and not taking care of you, no one benefits. They suffer, especially you. So you got to make sure that you focus on it. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Very, very important. Hello, beautiful Jane. Thank you. Jamie, thank you for popping in. My dear friend, thank you so much. So if you haven't sent me your angels, go ahead and send them to me so they can meet and greet with my angels and have a little bit of an angel party going on, and help, of course, select the cards for, this is a general reading, general connection for all of us. These are messages from the divine that want to tell and share with us during this first week of April. So I am back to the Angel Tarot cards, and so we'll see what wonderful messages our angels have for us. So go ahead and send me your angels and help meet and greet with this. So we had a great, thank you, beautiful Suzanne, thank you so much. All right, too many slipped down back in the day. We had a wonderful full moon on the 31st, a couple days ago. Thank you, Dottie. Thank you, Jamie. I'm feeling the love. And so we had a full moon, and of course, full moon's a time of new beginnings, and especially it came at the time of Passover and Easter. And those who celebrate Passover, I hope you enjoyed your time with your family, though Passover continues for about a week, I think it is. And so that's a wonderful way to celebrate a holiday in that way. Hello, Denise. Thank you for popping in. My beautiful friend, thank you. So I'm shuffling the Angel Tarot cards. Those who visit my website every month, beginning of the month, I post a new Archangel, and then I share it on my timeline. And of course, this month is Archangel Samuel. And Archangel, there's my darling Tilly, my handsome darling Tilly. Hello there. Thank you for popping in. Everybody say hi to Tilly. So Archangel Samuel, he is the Archangel for Taurus, those who are under the horoscope of Taurus. And his color is light green. And he's really, really, really good at helping you find things. Anything that you're looking for. If you're looking for love, if you're looking for joy, you're looking for happiness, looking for your keys, looking for a home, looking for a job, whatever you're looking for, he is really good at helping you find whatever you're looking for. And he will help you solve things. He's very loving. He's very kind. He works really, really fast. I put him to the test when I was looking for my keys, a couple other things, and yeah, he's very, very quickly. He helps you. When you ask for his help, and he can read your mind mentally too. But I always speak out because I think the energy goes out more if I speak it out loud. And I'll ask him, and then you'll know where to go, where to look, what to do, what to say. You just do. He's that awesome. Samuel. He's one of my favorite. It's CH, Suzanne. Chamuel. Now, some of you, if you look him up, some will spell Samuel, Samuel. And so, but it's Chamuel. It's the same angel, okay? And but he helps you. Look, his color is light green. So, you know, when you call him, you might want to imagine that light green mist, you know, surrounding you or surrounding what you want. He's one, of course, Michael's my top one, but I work with Shamuel. I work with Uriel. I work with Jophiel, all these L's, and then of course Raphael. Also Gabriel. Okay, this card came out, so I'm going to post this first. Archangel Gabriel as well. She helps you. She's the messenger of God. And of course, she helps you to receive messages. She also helps you to speak messages. So you're speaking from a wonderful place. Hello, Marlene. Thank you for popping in. So the first card for the tarot cards is the Six of Air. Hello, beautiful Minerva. Thank you for popping in. So the Six of Air is telling us things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip, okay? I know we love them all too, but sometimes you work with certain archangels to help guide you, and then you develop a favorite a little bit more because you call on them more often in your life. But they're all wonderful. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. Okay, so time has come. You know, we have here's a beautiful horse, and then there's horses behind. You could see this. See, the horse is here. He's on the boat. And then you see there's horses back here and over here. See them? And he's on the boat. He's taking a trip. He's moving forward. He's leaving behind him what no longer serves him. Okay? It's leaving it behind, surrendering it, let it go. Okay? And you're moving forward, ahead, a journey, a path. Now, you could be actually taking a trip, traveling or moving, changing, or just a new journey in your life, a new path, a new journey, making changes that are happening to you. But things are looking up at the end of a difficult situation. Leave it behind you. Don't reconnect to it. You're separating from it. Why would you want to reconnect? So don't think about it. Don't let it worry about it. Don't let it drive you crazy. Okay, just leave it behind you. Don't dwell. Don't give it any more energy than it needs to, because remember, whatever you think about, whatever you focus on, you are creating your law of attraction. So if you don't want what happened in the past to resurface again, you need to let it go. And like this boat shows, this beautiful white horse, on the boat moving forward and leaving all those other horses behind them. Leaving all your cares behind you, and just go ahead and move forward. It's a really, really great card. The next card is the Four of Water. Okay. And these in the Tower of Three, these would be the Four Cups. It says missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay. You could see here, 3 of the cups from the back here, and then there's one in the front. Oh, right here in the front. So she had knocked them over or spilled them. They're empty. 3 of those cups, but there's still opportunities present. There's still that one cup there, okay, to drink upon and to manifest exactly what you want. Don't, again, with this card, leave the past behind you. Whatever opportunities that you missed, whatever you forgot to do, whatever you thought about doing, or, whatever happened, somebody done to you, or you have to let it go. Those 3 cups is telling you, let it go. Okay, stick with that. You still have opportunities to make the changes that you need to make. No more missing opportunities. Stay open to receive. God gives us, open your eyes to the possibilities. God gives us opportunities all the time. And we take positive opportunities as something bad. For instance, we are given the opportunity to show compassion. And this creates our law of attraction. And how we given an opportunity to show compassion, we might just meet up with some mean, nasty person who's just saying horrible things to us. What you should be thinking is, this is an opportunity for me to create a karma and law of attraction that I deserve, not one that I don't deserve. So, to have your angels help you recognize opportunities at any given moment. So here you meet up with this mean, nasty person who's accusing you of this, accusing you of that, blah, 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 all these negative things, and you have the opportunity to keep your karma, your law of attraction wonderful, or to make it horrible. So either you're going to defend yourself or attack them, which is bad karma, or you're going to turn around and say, you know what? I'm sending you love. I'm giving you love, and I'm walking away. I am not connecting to your negative ego energies, because I love myself. I love the people who are around me. I love my family. I love my significant others. I love my friends. And so as long as I'm 100% empowered in love, they benefit from this. They are what's important to me. I'm what's most important to me. So I'm going to send you love. I see you're suffering. I have compassion for you. I'm showing you love. I'm giving you love. And I'm going to walk away. This is an opportunity that has come to you. Now, God says, God says, good evening, Kim. Thank you for popping in and showing me love. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Daddy. Always love. And, God says, Cindy's, her law of attraction is getting slim. Getting low. She needs to boost it up a little bit. So I'm going to send her this mean and nasty person so she can boost her law of attraction and karma to keep it good. And so let's see if she connects to, I gave her the gift of compassion. Let's see if she opens that gift and uses it. Okay. And this is what happens. And this is with any situation. Sometimes if you lose your job, you probably were given red flags about this job, that this is not the job you're supposed to be in. There are people here that are energy vampires who suck your energy right out of you, who don't appreciate you, whatever the situation is. And then all of a sudden you lose your job. And you panic. Don't panic. Don't connect to the ego energies. Do not worry. Do not panic. Okay? Do not do that. You were not paying attention to the red flags. You didn't take the opportunities to get out of this situation. So God says, whoop, pick up Cindy. Whoop, you're out of there, girl. This is not where you're supposed to be. The job you're supposed to be is coming, but you got to get out of there. You got to close this door before I can open the other door for you. You have to make this choice decision. Since you're not making this choice decision, I'm going to go ahead and do it for you because I love you unconditionally, and this is how it's going to work. So don't look at that as your world's falling apart. God, why did you do this to me? That's not how it works. That's not how God works. He's blessing you, believe me. It is a blessing. Anything negative that happens in your life or you think is negative, which isn't negative, is actually a blessing, steering you into where you need to be. I've had this happen 3 times in my life where I had quit a job without another job on a Friday, and I was back to work on Monday. I got another job. That happened 3 times. I just had red flags, and I got fed up with the work, and I just walked out. And I got a job right away. And so without looking, when you make a decision, when you decide what no longer serves you. The universe gives you what does serve you, but you have to stand your ground. You have to make the decision to make the changes that you need to make. Don't worry about it. Remember, you're a child of God. God loves you. He's going to give you everything you need. But and remember, since God is 100% love, unconditional love, he doesn't see bad things. He doesn't see negative things. So if you're focusing on an ego thought, you're giving energy of worry, fear, or doubt. You're focusing on this negative thought. God doesn't see it negative. He doesn't see that because he's 100% love. He's egoless. He's not connected. He doesn't exist. It's not real. Negative things, bad things, ego things is not real. We create them because we're given free will to choose. We're creating this negative energy, which isn't real, and then we believe it. And so what God sees you focusing on this negative energy, since he loves you so much, he says, wow, Cindy really loves this. She's focusing on this. I'm going to give her more of it. So that's your karma. It's your law of attraction. You're going to keep getting more back because God loves you. He doesn't punish you. He loves you unconditionally. He doesn't punish. He doesn't find fault with you. It's just like, and I have mentioned this before, you have a child that you see is interested in music or the arts or dance or fixing things. You see them interested in that. So what are you going to do? You're going to enroll them in music lessons or dance lessons. You're going to send them to vocational school to help them learn how to fix things. You're going to buy them art supplies. You're going to give them more of what they're showing interest in, right? That's what an unconditional loving parent does. So this is what God does. He doesn't punish you. You're focusing on worry, fear, doubt, worrying about money, worrying about this. Your energies are focusing on these negative thoughts that you're choosing and they don't even exist. You're focusing on this, and our loving God says, okay, this is what you're focusing on. Must be what you want. So I'm going to give you more of it. Very mindful and very aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. And it's not just the thoughts, it's the words that come out of your mouth. And it's not just the words that come out of your mouth, it's what you write down. Especially when you write something down, be very, very careful about that, because that's like edging it out in stone. It's there permanently. Okay, and this isn't just what you write down; it's what you send text. It's what you message, what you put on Facebook. I see all these people put all these negative things on Facebook, and they're just this is like they're they don't realize what they're creating for themselves. Be very, very mindful, and of course, be mindful of what you put in your body. God gave you this body to take care of. It's your baby. Take care of your baby, okay? And so when you take care, it's funny. I was reading on one of the posts earlier on Facebook that someone had posted. I don't know, some actor or something had said something to the fact that a friend of theirs, a mother. You're so welcome, beautiful Christine. Thank you for the love, my dear. An actor said their mother, she watched what she ate, she exercised, she took supplements, and she died of cancer, okay? Excuse me. And then they said another guy, father, somebody else's friend's father, ate bacon every day and he, abused his body, drank, and all this stuff, and he's living a very healthy life. Well, I'm going to put it to you this way. If you are, and those who know me know I'm a vegan, and I watch, my diet, but I'm a vegan for moral reasons. And of course, health goes with it, but I'm a vegan for moral reasons, and that means I don't believe in torture and killing of animals for profit. So it's a moral reason that I'm vegan. And the animal industry, what they do to animals. So but what I want to say here is, and I don't want to drag this on long, is your frame of mind. Those who know me, that I'm very close to being 60 years old. So it's your frame of mind. It's where you are spiritually. It's your connection. It's your law of attraction. It's your karma. Okay, so that is where the basis of your good health comes from. Okay, so you can, and I've heard this many times where people have watched everything, but if they watch everything they eat and they take care of this, but their mindset, if their spirituality is not in a place of love, self-love, that maybe they're trying to eat healthy because they're worried about getting sick. Well, being worried you got sick is not, it's ego. You're going to attract sickness to you if you do that. Okay? So you just have to pay attention. If you're looking to eat healthy and to stay healthy, know that you're healthy. Don't do it because you worry about getting sick, or you worry about having a heart attack, or you worry about diabetes. If you do things and worried about that this is going to happen, then then it's going to you're going to create exactly what you want. Now, of course, there are people who think they'll never get sick, and live a dangerous life. If you live a dangerous life, remember your karma and law of attraction. Okay, it's still going to come to you. So you have to find a good, happy balance there for that. Okay. The third card for tonight is the Three of Air. So we have, things are looking up with the Six of, and remember the first one, the Archangel Michael, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, the Sixth of Air, things are looking up the end of a difficult situation. Then we have missing the opportunity. Keeping your eyes open. We get opportunities every single day, little opportunities, big opportunities, to create a wonderful law of attraction for us in karma. And we want to make sure that we recognize it and take advantage of those opportunities. But then we have the Three of Air that says, great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. We're going back to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay? Now, those of you, who know me or have been following me, know that forgiving someone, stems from ego. We should never forgive anybody. Now, those who don't know, we go, what? I'm going to explain it real quickly to you. If you feel the need, or in a position where you feel you need to be forgiveness, that means you found fault with them. You did not accept them for who they are. You found fault with them. Therefore, it's the basis of ego. God doesn't forgive. What? He doesn't. He doesn't find fault with you. He doesn't judge or find fault with you because that's ego. He's egoless. God doesn't have an ego. He loves unconditionally. He accepts you and accepts you for who you are. There's no forgiveness because he doesn't find fault with you. So God doesn't forgive. If you love someone unconditionally, you don't find fault with them. You understand them. You know they're going through a journey. You know they're gaining wisdom and experience. You're not going to interfere with that. You're not going to say you're doing it wrong. He gave you life to live this life and this time to do what you're supposed to do. He's not going to interfere. He's going to support you and love you. There's no need to forgive if you love unconditionally. The only place that need to forgive is if you found fault with someone, which is the basis of ego. So forgiveness is based on ego. It's not based on unconditional love. You understand that? It's okay if you disagree with me. I don't care. You can. That's up to you. But I've been studying these things a long, long time on how the universe works, how God works, how we create, how we manifest exactly what we want. So the need to forgive yourself or others, maybe you're in a place where you did judge and find somebody wrong, including yourself. If that is the case, then yes, you need to forgive. You need to let it go. And I don't mean like some people say, oh, I can forgive, but I can never forget. No, it has to go all the way. You have to forget. You can't hold on to negative thoughts about somebody. You can't do that and expect to live an abundant life. You can't do that. Yes, if you found fault with yourself, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Yes, if with yourself or with somebody else, then yes, you need to forgive. You need to get to that place. But the thing is, you want to not get to a place where you have to forgive. Don't judge anybody. Don't find fault with them. You should be so busy on your own path and creating your own law of attraction, creating your own karma, creating your own happiness, creating your own joy. You have no business worrying about what somebody else is doing. It's none of your business. And it's not anybody else's business what you're doing. We are each on our own spiritual path that we have to travel. And if you believe in reincarnation, then you know that every lifetime has different lessons and different experiences. You may have had in your past lifetime may have had a certain experience or and gained some wisdom that the person you're dealing with hasn't experienced yet. How can you judge them? They're not there. They didn't get that lesson yet. It's like, you're in school, this person's in kindergarten, here you are in 12th grade, ready to graduate. And this person's in kindergarten. How do you expect that person in kindergarten to know as much as you know in 12th grade? Or maybe this person's in 12th grade, ready to graduate, and you're getting your master's degree from college. Yeah, you're the same age. But you may have had more lifetime experience, been reincarnated more. How you can tell if you're an old soul, is that you're in a place of peace, a place of comfort. An older soul. Now, sometimes maybe some of you sometimes you're at a place of peace and comfort, but there's still that little something that needs to go. So then you listen to somebody like me, and then that triggers you and takes you to that place of peace, that you reconnect to your old wisdom, to your own experiences, that you reconnect to that. So now you're connected, and then you know who you truly are. The soul or the spirit of the lifetimes and the experience that you had, then you reconnect to that. Now you're empowered, okay? And then now you have this great wisdom, and it's this, like it says, God gave you this body to take care of, to nurture. Your focus is on this. You may have children, you may have grandchildren, whoever, parents that you're taking care of, whoever. Yeah, you have to take care of them, but they're not your main focus. If you're not 100%, then no one benefits from you. If you're not in a place of peace, then you can't give peace. If you're not in a place of love, you can't give love. If you're in a place where you're angry, or you're finding fault, or you're criticizing, or you're blaming, you can't give love. You can't give peace. You're giving those negative energies. You're not, how hard you might think you hug someone and give somebody, but you're giving them what's inside of you, not what you think you're giving. Well, there's a difference. You have to come to that whole place of love and peace and be there. So great sadness, stop being sad. Recognize that you're sad. I'm not saying never ignore or dismiss your emotions and your feelings, because they are messages from the divine letting you know what's going on. So if something's bringing you sadness, recognize what it is and then take action. You don't hold on to it. You got to let it go. Give yourself some time to heal. If I'm at a place of sadness or depression, which I know I got to shake out of it right away. So what I do is I go to my mentors. I go to, or I seek out a new mentor, somebody that I haven't listened to or studied, and takes me to out of that funk that I'm in and brings me right back to where I'm supposed to be. So find something that's going to help you. Either you're very welcome. Thank you, June, for popping in. So go on YouTube, You know, I love, of course, Wayne Dyer. Get A Course in Miracles. Read that book. You can, you know, I liked, of course, I love, uh, on a blank, sorry, Abraham Hicks, which Esther Hicks, who goes into Abraham. Abraham visits her, and she talks about the law of attraction. You know, there are so many, Eckhart Tolle, so many people out there. What you can do is, you know, search on YouTube for spiritual healers and see what comes up. See who speaks to you, who talks to you. Just because they speak to me doesn't mean they're going to speak to you. Of course, you can always connect with me as well. Anyone who's going to help get you out of that funk and reconnect you to your source of power, which is God, which is love. Okay, and how you love yourself. All right. Remember, this is your baby. If your baby's sad and depressed, what are you going to do to your baby? How are you going to take care of it? You're going to nurture it and love it, right? Your baby, and this is your baby. This is your body. So you want to take it. If you're sad or you know, depressed or lonely, whatever, you have to nurture it. So you're going to get some food, some energy to fill it with light and love, and reconnect to that source of energy. Take care of it. Okay. Be mindful of your thoughts. Every single moment is an investment into your future. You are investing into your future, into your law of attraction. You're setting up what's going to come back to you. You're so welcome, my beautiful cousin. You're so welcome. Hello, beautiful Diana. Thank you for popping in tonight with me. Thank you so much. And for the love and for the rose. I'm shuffling. So the cards are telling us, excuse me, you know, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Great sentence. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. You never want to be in a place where you have to forgive. And that means so you don't judge, you don't find fault. But if you have judged someone, or you found fault with someone, or blaming somebody for something, then of course you have to forgive, and forgive yourself and forgive them, so you can move on to a place of happiness. God wants you to be happy. The universe wants you to be happy. They're not there to punish you, just to be happy and to move on. Missing opportunities. Don't miss the opportunities, everyday opportunities that come to you, to open up your gifts that God has given you. Of course, love, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, you know, courage, confidence. These are all gifts that God has given you. Standing in your own truth and who you are. And coming from a place of love, of course. So you want to open these gifts. Of course, there's so many more. Open these gifts every single day. And use them on yourself. And then this way you can use them, of course, on others. Things are looking up. Yeah, they may not seem like they are, but keep the faith. Keep the faith on, keep the faith that things are going to work out. God, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Dottie, it was married to my cousin, and my cousin had passed away recently. So she had just recently lost her husband. So, but you got lots of love and things around you. So things are they are looking up. Keep the faith. Don't lose faith in the 11th hour. Stay there. A difficult situation, taking a trip, going on a road, leaving things behind you, what was back there, and just keep moving forward. So hello, Sophia, thank you for popping in. As I was shuffling the romance cards, this card flipped out. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. It is the attraction card. It says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Now, I notice I'm always in a good mood. The only time I might not be in such a joyful mood as if I'm a little under the weather. Even if I'm under the weather, I'm still very in a joyful, good mood. But, you know, I might be really tired and I'm drained, but I'm always in a good mood. But there are days, of course, where I am in a really, really good mood. And I'm manifesting and I'm connected to a law of attraction. And I can go into a store, going shopping or whatever, the market, wherever I'm at. And I could feel that I'm smiling and I notice that people turn around and look at me. That as soon as I walk by, it's that energy. And I notice that people talk to me or come up to me, that I'm a magnet for that. Okay. And I'm sure you notice it too as well when you are in that state. So when you have that attraction, you know, and you know, I call this being lovable. To be lovable, to attract love to you, you have to be lovable. And how you are lovable is being happy, joyful, kind, you know, all the God's gifts that you're already there in a place of peace. People want to be around people like that. If you're complaining, or if you're sad, or if you're angry, you're finding fault, who wants to be around a person like that? No one. So you're not lovable. So to be lovable, you have to be, so to have that attraction or have the things come to you, that law of attraction here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This woman's stopping to smell the roses. She's enjoying that moment. She's living in the moment. Okay. So if you're walking down the street and you see someone stopping to smell the roses, what would you think? I would think most people would say, oh man, I need to slow down. Look how beautiful she's. I wish I could be like her, you know, and stop and smell the roses in that way, you know. So you attract what you send out. If you're lovable, if you're in a place of love and lovable, yeah, you're going to attract that to you. You're going to attract that joy to you. People are going to come to you. So again, what you think, say, and do out to the universe comes back to you. Okay. So if you're looking to attract love, if you're looking to attract your soulmate, your twin flame, or attract a job, or attract help, anything that you need, you have to already be in that place. And, you know, and I have often said that if you're looking for a new love, don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus that there's someone missing in your life. You have to focus that they're already there, because they are. They just can't find you because you're off somewhere worrying and you're not lovable. They're looking for a lovable soulmate and you're being unlovable soulmate. They can't find you. So where you want to be at is that you're already in the relationship that you desire, that you're already there. How does it feel? How does it make you feel? Okay. Feel those feelings. Be excited. Be patient. Because as you're looking for your soulmate's also looking for you. Okay. And we have many soulmates in our lifetime. Some of them are romantic. Some of them are romantic and intimate. Others are just friends. The soulmates are people that touch our soul, who make changes in our lives. It could be anyone. You know, it's not always romantic and intimate. Yes, it can be a twin flame in that case, but it can. Again, this card flipped over as I was shuffling. So it says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You know, when someone, I love the fact that people can talk openly and honest with me, that they trust me in that way, you know, and to do that. And sometimes they tell me things maybe I shouldn't even have heard or known, but they feel the need to have to talk to somebody. And they know if they tell me, I'm not going to judge them or find fault with them. I'm going to say, Okay, so how do you feel about it? You know, what do you feel about it? You know, it's okay with me. It's what you're supposed to do in this lifetime. This is who you're supposed to be. This, you were supposed to have this experience, or whatever. Don't fault yourself because society said you did a wrong thing. Yeah, you can't tell everybody. No, some things have to be kept private in your life, but you cannot do that. And this goes back to forgiving yourself. You know, the Three of Air card. Okay, the heart-to-heart conversations comes back to, again, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And these cards are coming together here. So even if they're not, you know, romantic in a sense, but it is. Especially honestly discuss your feelings as with each other, but honestly discuss your feelings with yourself. Okay, know that you have to forgive yourself. That if something that you felt that you've done that is wrong, you got to forgive yourself for it first. And then if you admit it to your partner or your significant other or your friends or whoever it is, if you admit that to them, and hopefully they will forgive you too. If they don't, it's okay. It comes down to that, whether you forgive yourself. You cannot control what somebody believes and feels. Again, they could be in kindergarten and you could be in 12th grade. Okay? You cannot control what people feel and how they act. If they act childish, that's who they're supposed to be. You know, that's just the way it's going to happen. Now, of course, now you have the decision to make whether you want to continue doing what you've done or just chalk it up as experience and move on, that you gain wisdom. But I can tell you this. Whatever the experiences that you've had in your lifetime, not only is it meant to make you wiser and smarter and gain wisdom, someone's going to come to you. It's going to need your advice or wisdom. They're going to come to you. And you're going to say, I know, I've been there. Been there. I know where you're coming from. It's okay. You are going to give guidance to somebody else. You are going to be an earth angel for somebody. So whatever you're going through, you think any type of suffering is meant to be, we're all meant to be healers on this earth. Some of us get it, some of us understand it. But you cannot force healing on someone who's not ready to be healed. They'll let you know. They're going to come and have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. Now, are you going to take your experiences and help heal this person? Or are you going to judge them and not forgive them and not understand them, not show unconditional love? And this is true with yourself or with somebody else. You're given the opportunity to have this. This person's going to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. Or maybe you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody else. Let's get that truth out. Maybe guilt is ego. It doesn't belong with God. You know, I know we're taught certain things through religion. I'm not putting religion down, not at all. You have to believe what you believe, okay? I'm not changing anybody's thoughts on anything. But you have to decide what you believe. But God, if you're putting God in a place other than unconditional love, then you got God all wrong. You got him all wrong. Okay. The third card for the romance card is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So having these heart-to-heart conversations with, whether it's the partnership with you, you have a contract with yourself. You know, God gave you this body, this baby to take care of. You have a contract with yourself. Give it a chance to develop Give yourself a chance to be enlightened and inspired and encouraged to work on that partnership that you have with yourself, and of course with God, making that connection. God is 100% love. You can call him whatever you want to call him, the universe, energy, spirit, whatever you want to call, it's still one source of energy of love, unconditional love. So whatever you want to call it, you go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. But work on your partnership, whether this is a partnership with your source of power or a partnership with somebody else. Okay. Now, partnership, now this is general reading. So it's not a one-on-one. I can't narrow it down. But so generally, it could be a partner. It could be not only a partner, it could be somebody from work. It could be a sibling. It could be a friend. It could be a child. It could be a grandchild. It could be, any of those things where you have a connection or a partner commitment, some form of commitment with. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Be lovable. Stop being angry. Stop finding fault. Stop being sad. Stop taking yourself, being jealous, hating something. It could be hating peas. You hate peas and you put that out there. You say, I dislike peas. Don't say hate. Okay. I happen to love peas, but any form of hatred is sending energy out there. So you really have to be aware and very mindful of the thoughts and words and actions that you're putting out there, because you are creating that. Okay. So work on your partnership. Become lovable. This one young woman came to me. She was living with her boyfriend. This is years ago, and she came to me for a session, and so she was having problems with her boyfriend. And so I said to her, I says, are you always finding fault with everything he does? She says, yeah. So are you always mad at him? She says, yeah. I said, do you stand there with your arms folded? She goes, yeah, that's what I do. I said, stop being mad at him, stop finding fault with him, and unfold your arms. And she looked at me. Start seeing for the wonderful things that he is, and not for what he's not is. You're not lovable. You're not approachable. He's not going to come to you. He's not going to hug you. He's not going to treasure you. He's not going to love you. Why would he treasure and love something that finds fault with him? Stop finding fault. Be lovable. Start treasuring him for who he is and what he is. Stop finding fault. Just change that, and you're going to see a difference in your relationship. A week or two later, I ran into her, and she told me, oh my God, what a difference my relationship is now with me. Yes. Yes, we're put on this earth to love each other, not knock each other down. We're not here to do that. What a difference that you would make in your life when we come together and love each other and appreciate each other and accept each other for who we are. If you're in kindergarten, if you're in 5th grade, if you're in 12th grade, whatever, we appreciate each other's path and journey, not find fault and criticize. Anybody who does something that is ego-based is suffering. They're suffering. A person who's not suffering would never act the way they act. So are you going to find fault with someone who's suffering? When God has given you the opportunity to show compassion, show love? We have to think about these things that we do and say. We have to think about that. So let's go ahead and pull it out real quick. A daily guidance card from our angels, okay? Real quick and see what they have to say. Angels, please come. Select the guidance card that you need to share with us tonight. Thank you for being with us and sharing your wisdom. And this one came flying out, and this is the one. Oh, this is great. I think this is perfect for the cards that came up tonight. Angels say, back. They said, let your past go. It says, the burden of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want or need it, and it is now gone. Just let it go. Don't hold on to it. I know, so many people say, oh, it's much easier said than done. You just have to keep doing it. If the thought comes in your mind, something happened in your past, just say, angels, please take this to God. Call on, your angels, the archangels. Just take this from me. I want to move forward. I'm going to let it go. It no longer serves me. I love myself so much. You love yourself so much, if you truly do. You wouldn't hold on to it. You wouldn't create this law of attraction and karma and say, oh, I don't want this coming back to me. I'm letting this go. It's going. I'm showing love to it. I'm going to infuse it with love, send it love. This is even true of bad relationships, bad marriages. My first marriage was an abusive marriage. I stayed married 17 years, and I let it go. My second marriage, we left very amicably. It was very, very okay. We just fell out of love from each other. And so, and I don't have any animosity to my first husband. Whenever he does come in my mind, I send him love and joy and happiness. I just let it go and send him love. He deserves love. He doesn't deserve hate. He's already has that. He's living in that every day. I'm not going to send him more of that. I'm going to send him love when I think of him. And it's true with your past, everything. Send it love. Send your past love. Don't send it hate or anger or frustration. Why are you doing that? If you love yourself, don't create that future for you, that law of attraction, that karma. If you care about your future, your love, you send that future life and what's going on, then you send it love, because that's what you want in your life, love. So you give it love. And you became wiser and smarter because of that. Okay, so that's what your main focus. The only thing that's real, the only thing that creates wonderful things, abundance in your life, is love. You stay connected to your source of power, which is love. Okay, which is God, which is spirit, which is the universe. However you look at it, that's where it is, and that's where you want to stay connected to. Okay, and of course, always be fearless. Just go ahead. Okay, you're so supported. Life is about enjoying life, and no one should tell you how to live your life and what brings you joy and what. No one can choose that for you but you. Okay, so go ahead and have some fun, even if it's a little bit childish or anything. Go ahead, please do that, because we never know how much longer we have on this planet Earth. So enjoy every moment, every second, and fill it with love. Don't fill it with worry, hate, anger. It's not worth it. It's really not. The dividends are horrible on that investment. If you invest on negative ego energies, the dividends are horrible. Invest wisely in your law of attraction and karma and infuse it with love. And that's, of course, what you think, say, and do out to the universe will come back to you. Okay, so be very mindful of that. Let's end tonight in an evening prayer before we go to sleep. Okay, so let's come together. Dear God, angels, archangels, ascended masters, thank you for being with all of us tonight. We certainly appreciate and very grateful for your love and helping us. Please always be there for us. Help us to remember to call on your divine wisdom and help to get us through the things that we have to get through. Help us know that only love is where we need to be. Please, when the ego comes and we surrender our ego right now, please take it from us tonight, because we want to sleep peacefully. And for those who are beginning their Tuesday, we want to have a good Tuesday, a good day for us. So thank you for being with us and guide us. We send all our worries, cares, concerns, and egos to you. Let peace fall down upon us in your love. Let us know that we are in God's hands and that only wonderful things come to us, that we are all in his favor. Everything we need is already present. We just have to be open to receive it, and help us never to deny our blessings and the abundance that is there for us. Help us to live a very grateful life in what we have, so more comes to us. Let's always be appreciative of others and respectful of others in the way they choose and live their lives. Help us to be understanding of that and let things be and let people be who they be. For this, we are forever grateful for a wonderful, peaceful night's rest. And as we wake tomorrow, we are ready to start another day in gaining our wisdom and sharing our love and being excited for all the wonderful things that are coming to us. Thank you so much for this. And we really appreciate if spring comes a little bit quicker and we don't get any more snow. Thank you for this and so much more. We truly say amen. Y'all enjoy your evening or enjoy your day. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I hope you enjoy it and connect to your source of power and know that you're powerful when you're in the knowing. When you have God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels behind you, you're powerful. There is no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. You have to have it already in here for it to happen. You have to be there. You can't say it. And if you're not there, it doesn't work that way. You have to be there. You can't give something that you don't have. Okay, so you have to be there and have that. Okay, know that God blesses and loves you, and so do I. That's a love, kisses, hugs from me to you. And of course, I wish you all namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. If there was any other comments, they didn't come up. I didn't see them. So I will definitely read them once I close this all out. And thank you all for your love, support that you give me. I'm going to try to get this on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube watching, thank you for your likes, supports, and sharing this wonderful divine message with others. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.